3 years from the series, 9 outwards from the original, 1 week remains. You are hereby initiated into Rated Exploited. Speculation proves rampant. Theories abound, evidence accumulates. From the earliest of production to the launch of the awaited sequel, let us break down and analyze this footage into full dissection. I began this video in expectation of breaking down the international trailer, emphasizing the struggle Nick and Judy are upon, maintaining their partnership, and proving wrong to all doubt. We do learn a new detail as Nibbles describes the founding of Zootopia.
When Zootopia was founded, this whole neighborhood got cut off from the rest of the town.
Another apparent alteration, Milton only described wanting the fox and rabbit, as expressed in the final trailer, but here he describes wanting them gone.
I want the fox and rabbit gone.
Dialogue of Gary is also expanded upon, describing that this is our chance to set things right.
Guys, this is our chance to set things right. No one will believe us.
With these new details accumulated, I'll harken back to the moments before our first teaser in the earliest of production. I recall the memes in 2016, the obvious jokes of pairing Nick and Judy romantically. I had no sentiment here. Then, upon the meticulous writing of Bush and Johnston, they scripted an ideal platonic duo, ironically creating the most compatible couple. Yet, upon browsing the bonus features of home media, the apartment storyboard is revealed. Upon showing this to my friends, we laughed aloud. The setup of Judy sheltering Nick and the obvious interpretation made by her parents at the worst point possible.
You brought a fox to your home?
He's more than a fox, Dad.
Sweet cheese and crackers, he's your boyfriend.
Nick calling Stu Dad.
So Dad, gonna call you Dad.
And concluding their interaction with...
There you go. Go on home. Make another baby.
Genuine proof Disney was joking long before the fans began.
Honey, just to clarify, he's not your boyfriend, right?
Out.
Sequel is no different. At the point of signing, we have a crude drawing of Wild Hops locking lips. Fans point out subtle signs throughout screenshots and points of interaction. But I see so much more through the gondola moment, a prominent scene from the OG film. It's the true moment where protagonist and deuteragonist fully reciprocate, going on a personal level in understanding each other through empathy and experience. In actuality, it's their heart-to-heart moment, and quite comparable to the balloon scene in Elemental. Characters learning more about each other, rooted through experience and empowered through empathy. Nick defends Judy against Bogo, followed by his opening up for the first time, bringing out Judy's sympathy. He deflects her gesture by imitating a traffic report, comparable upon calling out his close call compliment in the first trailer.
You know, this is not your worst idea.
Wow, that was almost a compliment.
Your worst idea is what you did with your ears.
Deflecting the observation by calling out her ear style. Upon receiving his defense, not only does Nick get the door for Judy, he refers to her officially for the first time.
Officer Hops?
Then reaching the first name basis on escaping Cliffside.
Carrot! Hops! Judy!
The press conference, a metronome of emotion, a testament to the animation prowess over decades and generations. You can watch this scene in absolute silence, the visuals alone tell the entire scenario. Nick's heart through expression, broken by the same individual who, moments ago, brought him to new heights. Through reciprocated facial expression, see how they've grown through each other. Solving the case of missing mammals would have been unattainable. The urban divide of carnivore and herbivore breaks the metropolis mentality, forefronted by Wilde and Hobbs breaking their bond, allowing the viewer to interpret the reflection throughout the city and exchange through the lead characters. There is a developmental comparison upon the new trailers. Gary and the Serpente honeymoon suite could signify the break in their partnership, calling out to each other by name as the deteriorated shack divides them.
Judy!
Nick!
My personal theory, Gary could be their severance as well as their remedy. I do recall a prominent meme overlooking situations of the first film. The multiple times Judy suffers from the early beginning of her childhood, Gideon's domination, turning Nick against her, giving up her lifelong dream. Yet, she only cries once at the reality of losing him. I recall a factoid of Goodwin performing through tears, manifesting to embody this point of Judy's dread. Her emotions are in full display throughout her interactions with Nick. Safe to say, he assuredly brings out who she really is. It's obvious, and perhaps platonic, during their first assignment, but it's the graduation where Judy looks upon him in a new fondness. Nick's brow is high, reflecting the same vigor found during kidhood. From where his mother raised him, Judy completes him. Jumping in to our first teaser, we are shown a thematic chase through multiple and differing environments. I covered the teaser, dissecting it upon release, but in the instance of our cowl figure, zero in on the contrast of facial expression. Judy is surprised, while Nick and Gary show genuine fear. He extends his paws defensively toward Judy, as if he's familiar with this threat. As pointed out by Predator Shane Noonan, the partners in crisis moment mirrors the therapy scene from Mr. and Mrs. Smith. If you're not convinced, compare the posters. From our trailers, the film mutually structures their partnership and Gary's case, failure resulting in their breakup. The dialogue even teases the fanbase.
Hobbs and Wild?
Wild and Hobbs. The dream team.
Failing their role as undercover parents could interpretively signify incompatibility, or it could foreshadow their inevitable bond. I cannot overlook the attentive sheltering Nick has over Judy throughout each of the trailers. Paw on the shoulder, paw in paw, and still kicking while she is drowning. It's a satisfying contrast from its predecessor. She is everything to him. She saved his life. Now he maintains her own. Even if Nick is not flirting, even if he's not venturing outside of being a gentle dog, Judy is still planking in receptiveness. Although, it's equally entertaining witnessing Nick turning off before a lizard.
Whoops! No!
Keep it.
Now, let us shift in tangent. From trailer into music video, let us dissect the multiple lyrics. We live in a crazy world, caught up in a rat race. Concrete jungle life is sometimes a mad place. It's you and me together at the end of a wild day. Don't keep it all bottled up and release your energy. A clear reference to bottled up emotion, the you and me, describing the associated role within the urban jungle. Rat race is a slang term regarding financial struggle, making ends meet between job and salary. We live in a heated time, no chance to cool down. In reflection, I bet it refers to nonstop action. It does describe ZPD life. The full reliance on citywide security, continuously confined, could describe the discipline of responsibility, holding firm without leniency. Then, the lyrics transition in rhyme. It's all about finding love, sometimes hard to come by, but when it comes to us, it's always a good time. To build off this rat race theory, perhaps the duo are experiencing a sense of domestic stagnation. Feeling trapped is a genuine possibility. Judy may feel this sense of confinement, unable to afford anything beyond an apartment. I bet Nick is experiencing anxiety of failing the case and inability to protect Judy. It proves easy matchmaking these lyrics. How appropriate having a trio-written song for the film introducing our tritagonist. Sheeran, Slatkin, Shakira, you know exactly what you're doing. Us and Good Time, hammering in those hints. I didn't even intend on using the hammer slang, nor do I need Urban Dictionary to confirm it. Now, let us delve into Shakira's nationality. It's a party that goes up like foam. I would go to the moon for you, round trip. Must I draw the comparison? Should I state the obvious? An empowering, hyperbolic statement. Fans descriptively herald the forte of Ed Sheeran. This exaggerated metaphor confirms one will do anything in the name of love for that special someone. Nothing to overthink. Fans can only hope for this theme to carry over into the movie. Less than a week from our official world premiere, these remain theories based on footage, speculation, and analytical interpretation. 2016 became a blindside when I went into the original showing without expectation. I'm ready to be dazzled again. If your appetite remains insatiable for Zootopia content, I have an abundance of videos breaking down the individual trailers and celebrating the impact that began 9 years ago. But I do not restrict Rated Exploited to Zootopia entirely. I delve into gaming comedy, roasting Nintendo and their Switch 2, and creating a mockery of the ROG Ally X. Both these videos are linked below. I even track Nintendo's identity crisis throughout their history of gaming. Take your freedom and check the links below. I do love ridiculous interpretations. Thank you for your part in this Rated Exploited endeavor.